It is showtime. Map 2 begins now, and it's time to see if Team Karma can strike back. Uber and Shift, take it away.
All right, Shift, lights, camera, action. This map is brutal if you don't know what you're running into, right? We have these like cave systems on either side of the main section of the map, which provides some really quite long, direct sight lines. And then obviously these interesting, this is actually one of the points. That's one of the occupy points there, that little sort of twirling tunnel. And also in that upper level there, the Kermit coffee area, so to speak. So you really have to know what kind of fight you're going into based on where the point is.
Absolutely the case, and rotations are going to be super, super key, because the one thing about this map with Occupy in particular is that you can actually lock in spawns behind these Occupy zones, and then the team that's rotating has to go through what, again, is the Wild Wild West, but it's going to feel like World War I. That is no man's land. You do not want to be crossing right through mid, so this is all about spawn and map manipulation in my mind if you want to find success.
Oof, more W's than a web address, but Team TeePee know exactly where to go. No search engine required. Nicely done by John. Get that quick little double down. Then working that MP7. This is dirty. And again, just skipping from the top of these rooftops here, like he's Robin Hood. Great start for Team TeePee though. And they're getting controlling the middle part of the map.
And the cool thing about this, and you'll see it as John continues to shred, the fast mags. He is going to go from gunfight to gunfight, no holds barred whatsoever. Oh my goodness, John!
Okay.
What is happening with this man right now? He's filthy, already at 30% to his Aegis. Going for the beatdown, not going to quite get the kill, but the red dot chase is in. Later, Karma. John's frying.
This guy is absolutely out of control. Finally brought down by Apathy, but damage well and truly already done. Much of this zone's duration spent with no one really controlling it. Because John is getting kills, but not stepping onto the point himself. He's too low to occupy it. So that does give TeePee a slim lead, despite how big the kill disparity must be after that.
I mean, just every kill counts for percentage towards your Ultra. He's going to have an Aegis by zone 2 at this rate, which it does open up. Team Teep trying to find their way to lock things in around the back, but they are being pressured. Spacely looking to pick up on the pinch. Just comes down to, does he get the read? And Apathy with the Biovita boost from behind. That will allow 3 kills to come out for Karma Squad.
Okay, this is where Team Karma can stabilize after a pretty disastrous start to the round. Fortunately, it didn't really manifest in terms of score. For TeePee now, again, you gotta be careful if you're trying to approach towards the point. This is one of the more dangerous ways to go about it. Parasite, though, tries to give up that position, but TeePee was holding the angle.
He's gotta look right here at that backside barrier. Pops the firebomb, doesn't quite get the elimination, so the trades come back, and Spacely getting a double will allow the zone to stay in the hands of Team Teep for a little bit longer. Chance to contest over this back 12 seconds, but once again, we start to look towards rotation, and the fight is already raging as they look to move to the other side of the map.
This is what happened when you head towards New. You need to be paying attention to who you're crossing in that middle part of the map here. Again, it'll be a pretty enclosed space, very, very hard to hold, where we might actually see these teams' scores accrue more slowly as a result of that, like be more reluctant to commit to playing on the point itself.
Good start here for Team TeePee. They hold on to the spawns. They've got the setup around the zone. It's in this tight little space tunnel action. It can be so hard to read where the hits are coming from because it can happen from literally everywhere. Spacely gets a triple, avoids the incendiary drone. He's looking for the Biovita, which you'll get in a couple of seconds, and that may be the last little linchpin they need to try to break into this home.
Yeah, crucial to have this one online. He's actually been turned off here. Okay, now he'll have the ability to make use of it, but no chance to really get that health where he needed it. Team Karma now in the lead.
And I would love to see John pop this Aegis early. He can earn maybe up to 3 of them in this map if it goes the distance. But with only 13 seconds remaining, the call is to chalk it, rotate back towards where the next zone is going to be, which is here, kind of in this cave system. And already, how about it? Team Karma's on rotation. They've already got 3 members trying to threaten over towards Coffee, and this could be dangerous when it comes to trying to get your full setup ready to go.
Look, if Team TeePee are going to give up that junk time, and they really need to be in position for this, but Team Karma able to catch them on the way through. The kills are favoring them right now. John's starting to chirp in a little bit more. Sonar goggles coming out here for Team Karma. Attach unperturbed for the time being. Mag barrier in the way, he cuts through it.
Oh, it's clean shots out of Attach. Now he's got a little bit of help with all the Ultras being popped all at once. Purifier, you had Medico Supremo, you've got the Sonar goggles now out. The shutdown comes through. Shots a bit of miss, but still, the reload comes out. And look at all the information. The team absolutely trying to reap on the rewards of that reveal, but at the moment, still 50-50 fight for this 20 seconds.
Attach finishing what he started there with the 5-7. And this is Team TeePee now starting to get back. It is very back and forth, though. Team TeePee with such a strong first map here. Struggling a little bit midway through this round. Now with 9 seconds left, we're on the rotations once more.
The thing about it is Team Teep just used 3 of their 4 ultras. So, I mean, you're going to be kind of lower on that ultra economy as you start to move through this map. So, yes, the lead for the moment, but all that was spent on the other side was just the Purifier. So expect to see Team Karma go uncontested on some of these ultras that they're going to have earned.
Importantly, this Aegis, though, is up for Team Teep. He's popped instantly. John wants the point. It'll have apathy as well. Oh, dear, what a rude awakening. John able to come up behind him. The scattergun, don't miss at that range. Again, giving them a decent buffer. If they are walking into a ultra disparity, they've given themselves a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, that's the 4th now. The Aegis on the other side. Karma can unbelievably take over, and there it is. Full team wipe in, the break instantaneous, and with only a 25-second gap, this could all be made up on the remaining time in this zone.
The question is, what other ultras have we seen here from Team Karma? If it was just the Aegis, then it was really traded both for about 25 capture points.
Yeah.
That's accurate. So we'll sort of see. We can sort of see it from this view here. This is Team Karma. No ultras.
No ultras.
Gone through them as well.
They're getting really close. Lacefield's getting really, really close to being able to earn his 2nd Medico Supremo, so that could be key when it comes to trying to, again, help them reestablish a chance for control. Back over towards the high ground, though, of our first zone. Tough gunfight from the low ground, but cleaned up. Lacefield, Karma getting 3 of the 4, and that will lead to Team Karma getting on the zone.
Karma trying to cut down attack before he gets to the point. Lacefield up behind him, setting himself up in the point, and there's a mag barrier here as well. 2 players, plus that deployable is going to hurt. Straight into their faces runs Spacely, and John's actually able to trade out those kills here. There's an opportunity for Team TeePee, but Karma again saving them off in apathy, trying to stand tall, but TeePee on the flank. This is a chaotic map like we hinted.
Yeah, and this zone in particular is the definition of a 50-50. There is no such thing as spawn control on this gold brick side. Everything's going to come from the front or the back. There's no 2 ways about it. And with the kills starting to come out, it looks like rotation will now be underway for Team Karma, looking to go back towards that back left side of the map for our next zone. And in the meantime, they're getting every single second worth of scraps. So this is a perfect setup, at least for the moment, as Team Karma will have the rotation to nuke. Just comes down to finding the kills.
Lacefield trying not to give up his position before the point was capturable, but it's going to be a 1 versus 2 trade out.
Nice.
Oh, Parasite, this is a great spot. Able to bring down 1. Spacely goes down, but he's running out of teammates. Lacefield and Karma have just been felled off screen here. It's just him and Apathy holding the point for the time being. No chance for Sonar. Goggles playing so close here.
Oh, flank play shut down. That's a huge pickup. You had a little bit of extra healing coming out of Lacefield. That will secure some of this mid-time. Sonar goggles would be great to be used right now, if I'm being honest. And there it goes, popped up by Parasite.
Now, TeePee, his team are an open book to Karma and his squad. Parasite wants to drop down.
Whoa!
5-7, deadly, but a little bit hard to handle. My goodness. Look at the moves on Spacely there.
That's huge for scrap time. That should not have gone the way of Team TeePee at all. But all of a sudden, you shut down the goggles, you get a little bit of scrap time, you can chew into the lead just a touch, and now you have a chance with numbers to try to control the high ground. Lacefield going to try to go for it, pistol out, BioVita also in, and he will finish off a couple of the kills. 3 straight for Karma on rotation again as we go back towards tunnels.
Slim lead for Team Karma. Team TeePee making up a fair bit in junk time, like you mentioned here. Long range Lacefield getting punished there. TeePee able to burn him down with that passive and then turn around and whip one on Karma.
Apathy needs to get this Purifier. He is in trouble. 99%. One assist or 1 kill will pop it. There's the firebomb, but he's not able to keep his life. It does establish that Karma can still jump in, get a little bit of zone of control, and actually, App spawned up right as a part of this. So Teep's trying to break with the Purifier. He gets shut down, and a great read comes through for Team Karma as they look at this back 25 seconds.
Only 2 kills for Teep, and yeah, you better believe Karma's holding onto the Aegis for a moment where it could be most effectively used. Medico Suprema used here by Lacefield. He's able to knock TeePee down a peg. 181 plays 129 with 11 left on the spot.
And I'll say that time around for Team Karma, not everything is used all at the same time, and they are starting to really snowball this game just a touch. 190 to 129. Tunnels will finish with Karma on your top left, finishing off the scrap time. Team TeePee in position over towards Noob, but they need to put together 45 plus seconds here.
We've got Aegis and Purifier both up here for Team Karma, but a little bit of a slow start heading into this next zone. Spacely, didn't know what hit him there.
Oh.
Apathy able to whip it around. Purifier pops straight away. Not many players left to use it on though, and Apathy wants to play in the corner for the time being. This is not an infinite range, of course. It's fairly limited. A lot of damage taken there by Apathy. He needs to be careful. He might have to put this away.
Oh, he's actually going to run into the charge. Where does Aegis comes in, but John doesn't see him behind the rocks. Oh, huge shutdown. Now the Biovita boost also coming through, but that's also completely turned away. Huge moment for Team Karma. They secure their hold. 20 seconds to put themselves in a very significant lead, and the kills are still coming through.
Yeah, that lead's really started to blow out there. Losing the Aegis prematurely for Team TeePee, absolutely devastating. Just when they were looking to break onto that zone, they have spent no time on it for this rotation, basically. And now headed into probably the last zone of the half here. Team Karma look to extend this lead even more.
Yeah, the tools are starting to become very limited here for Team TeePee as far as how do you put together a comeback. It's just not a lot left as far as ultras are concerned. Little pinch play as Lace cuts back through mid. Oh, tough gunfight versus John. That'll be a win, but still, the nades, the utility, the gunshots are turning up in favor of Team Karma. They have a chance to break and win right here.
Yeah, Karma and Apathy, they'll be back-to-back on this point. There's really not much of a look in the TeePee have. Spacely really trying to knock at that door, though. Attach has an off-angle, able to find two himself. That is all of Team Karma down for now. Lacefield spawning. Pretty long angle to approach here. Nade out, TeePee get a little bit of time in the sun.
Oh, it's a nice little help there from TeePee, shutting down that rotation. 15 seconds of scrap time. Looks like it's largely going to be conceded. Karma's looking for exits and maybe a chance to get a couple of extra seconds here at the end, but he gets flat out overwhelmed. So it's going to get to right about 180 to 228. Still a lifeline here, but Team TeePee have some work to do on rotation.
Yeah, they can catch up with this next zone for sure. On board with TeePee here. Mag barrier up, got to break that down first. Here we go. Spacely and TeePee both in residence right now. Biovita boost going to be popped there. Attached with the sonar goggles as well. Great chance to even it up.
It's tough though because Parasite's already popped his and he still has that in charge. So now it's going to try to be a response from Attached, but he gets shut down completely. Absolutely rinsed that range. Kills coming through for Team Karma. Last chance saloon here for Team TeePee to break in.
Oh, TeePee doesn't check his corner, but still able to win the frag. It's going to be Apathy though. Burning him right on down. Team Karma getting this tick up. Spacey's got a few moments here on the point, but it's constantly traded back and forth. There's been no chance to rest for either of these teams. Team Karma are going to be looking pretty nice going into the break.
Yeah, and Lacefield just popped his Biomedica boost. That's going to allow an opportunity for them to put this one away. The Aegis was there for Karma if they needed it. Not going to happen. And a bounce back in map number 2 from Team Karma. Whew. Tight game, though, I'll say that much. Both these two teams, not a lot between them.